What up? It's Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like it, subscribe it, share it if you want. Alright, so this video is about Shannon Sharpe and Sterling Sharpe. Thought I was gonna talk about him getting into the more legal trouble, huh? Nah, I ain't in here for that, man. It's enough channels for that, man. So, Sterling Sharpe, if you didn't know, is Shannon Sharpe's older brother. He played for the Green Bay Packers for 7 years, and unfortunately, his career was cut short due to a neck injury. I think it was a spinal injury that they diagnosed it as, and he had to retire. And when Shannon Sharpe made the Hall of Fame, his brother and Sterling inducted him, and I think he gave Sterling his Hall of Fame ring or something to that effect. But it's a nice story. And one thing that amplified it was Shannon Sharpe had Sterling on Club Shay Shay, and they had an interview, and it was a real good one to me. I appreciated Sterling Sharpe after the fact, because the receiver that I was like hyped on back then, and this was in high school, was Jerry Rice. My homeboy was a Sterling Sharpe guy. He was like, man, Sterling Sharpe got Rice, man. And Sterling Sharpe was a tough wide receiver too. He was there with Don Majkowski, the Magic Man. Then Brett Favre came, and that was his quarterbacks. Those were his quarterbacks. But the interview, they talked about a lot of their upbringing. And Sterling Sharpe is more like private and keeps it to the vest, as opposed to Shannon, because Shannon, he'll tell anybody. He's like, I slept with my grandma. We had like cinder block house, no running water, no utilities, none of that. And Sterling, they were talking about it, and I can relate, because my mom, her mother and daddy, it was the same situation. We used to have to go to their house on the weekend, and I would dread it. And it wasn't nothing against them. And like, you know, I don't look at him as less than a man. It was just that's just the way it was. That's just the way it was. Just like Sterling says, this is us. This is our life. This is what we do. And Sterling Sharpe is it was wild to see Shannon is usually like, they call him Unc, and all this, and he's like looked at as a super old head. But when he was around Sterling, you can see the hierarchy. Like Shannon they were talking about stories about he said he took care of Shannon Sharpe until his daughter was born. And they were talking about how he bought him a Benz. He said that it was nothing that Shannon could ask for that he wouldn't give, basically. And that was good to see. That's the most touching thing about the whole weekend, because both of them they're the first sets of brothers to go into the Hall of Fame. And you can just feel the love between them just from the interview I saw. You know, like it doesn't seem like they have any like issues. I'm just looking I'm just looking on the outside looking in, but you can tell that they have genuine feelings for each other, genuine love. You know what I'm saying? It's not manufactured. I mean, just from the conversation they had. But that's pretty much all, man. You know, like Shannon Sharpe, man, keep your head up, dog. Like, in the end, it's gonna be okay. But right now, you're going through a storm. I just hate to see that. I hate to see that for you. But that's pretty much all I got on this subject, man. Grandpa out.